Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Cosmic Archaeologist run. Now, just remembering what was going on last time, I think the answer was quite a lot. I think we were just building up these rockets. I see we've now got the artifact modules done, but there's some piping missing. And then there's also this, seems to be... I can't move these modules around. I remember this happening last time. I did say I was going to reload it, but... clearly that hasn't fixed it. Am I going mad? These two rockets are exactly the same, and one of them I can move things on, and one of them I can't. Am I... Why is my question? I'm not sure I have an answer to that. That one will go up and down. Okay, alright. It's just this one might go down, and this one might... Maybe we'll start deconstructing stuff. Okay, or we'll do the quick deconstruct. How about that? Is that going to do it? Okay. Something weird going on there, I think. But yes, anyway, we'll move the module up, and that allows us to get access to most of these. We have to move up again to get that one. Oxylite, we just need to configure that. That's fine. Here comes our little steam rocket. Yep. Do we have petroleum for this? No, we don't. Yeah, okay. Those are in the wrong place because I've shuffled the modules around now, which is fine. So yeah, this was... Do we just keep it as a steam rocket? I mean, it's actually quite short, so the short height helps out with landing, definitely. These ones, as you can see, are much taller. So trying to land these on other planetoids is actually a bit trickier because you have to build up a bit more. So maybe we'll just stick with the steam rocket. I mean, why not? Let's get that done. So yeah, I've called this stream as well Ice and Swamp because the icy planetoid, the frozen planetoid, and the marshy planetoid are both within range of this rocket, so we will definitely be going for those. Okay, we are refueling as well, which is great. So that's going to be the focus for that, and then these other two, I think, if I remember correctly, it's coming back to me now, slowly. If those of you on YouTube that missed it, this week I'm playing a lot of Satisfactory, so I want to bring some content to the channel for that. Some point that will happen, but trying to remember what happened last time. So I was going to send these two off for so put the battery back in, send them off to get the artifacts around space. Basically, these are going to be the space artifact. Okay, for some reason I can now move this around, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, the steam rocket is a very powerful rocket. It's very versatile. Definitely recommend. At least in the Battle DLC. I mean, in the base game, the steam engine is a bit rubbish, but you have to use it anyway, so it's unavoidable to use it. Therefore, me recommending it or not recommending it makes absolutely no difference. Right, these two are done. How are we on oxygen? We've got so much oxygen. We are full on water. What is in here? We were having fridge problems with this design, weren't we? I remember this now. I'm trying to think if there's a way I can solve this that works, but I'm struggling. I really want to add a fridge in there. Yeah, so we don't need more tubes. As much as I'd love to add some more subscribers, I think it's caused more pain. We're at 16. And I'd have to expand the base. And I think it's very clear to me, we don't need more dupes to finish this. Okay, let's get this Novium out. And the disadvantage of putting hot stuff inside the rocket is you can have a bad time with it. So, yeah, cooling rockets is a pain. I have experimented with cooling loops inside rockets. So if you weave cooling through the liquid inputs and outputs, you can make something work. It becomes a bit of a challenge, particularly when you've got toilet water and stuff, how you actually work it exactly. So you've got to be a little bit careful with that, right? But it's doable, it's just a pain. So, there you go. Right, so let's get this fueled. That's coming from there. Hopefully the oxylite's been delivered, maybe. We'll just bump priority on that, because clearly that's being ignored. Okay, so we just got loads of oxygen coming in because, you know, why not? And also we're making hydrogen. The other thing was I wanted to get the niobium out of here. We'll get that swept top priority. I don't know if we've actually got someone to put it to. So where's the dispenser? This is the dispenser. Okay, it's on everything still. But did I buy? Okay, molecular forge, fullerene. Right, awesome. We now have fullerene, so that's good. Oh yes, that is definitely a good point, Rough Collie. If you do have overheating, you can just stick a nice temperature plate in there, let it melt, and then mop it up. But that's limited. It's limited. Basically, about the beta content. What? To be honest, I haven't had a look at it that closely, other than seeing what obviously I read through the post. I'll have to have a play with it a bit more to actually work out what's in it, what's good, and all that stuff. And for me, it looks like the bleachstone one is probably the most useful. The whole gassy moo, I don't have to call it juice, that sounds horrible, but the milking stuff that comes out of it, I can't remember the actual name for the material, doesn't seem that good, and I also don't think the wax is really that good. It seems like a lot of effort just to make your transit tubes go a bit quicker. Yeah, those crowding changes might be quite important, so probably trying to understand that will be useful. We're fueling this now. Yeah, lovely. We're fueling and we're good on oxidite. Look at that. Right. We're doing well here. So yeah, so for these ones, unfortunately, that's still recharging, But so that this rocket can go 10 out and 10 back, right? Is the goal. So if you go, do we need more artifact modules? That might be the plan. How tall is this thing? Let's see. Where does it say that? 30 out of 35, right, awesome. So I think we can definitely add some more artifact modules onto here, and we could probably grab 4 in one go here. This may be a boon. Is it Brackine? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but the wax seems super disappointing. If we can grab, so we've already got 2 space artifacts. If we grab 4 from here, and I don't think we can get 4 anywhere else. We might get 2 down here. I mean, we can basically wrap this up very quickly. This is yeah. I'm liking this. This one's ready to go. So let's just double check the interior. Food. Are we still running? We're running berry sludge, and we got plastic. That's fine. So that's ready to go. We're gonna have this challenge wrapped up really quickly, guys. This might even go quicker than I thought. So yeah, and then we'll send this one out to that away. Make sure it's fully fueled and all the rest of it. 20 tiles, it is. Yes, the food does seem interesting. Right? Okay, we're good with berry sludge, and plastic. Set things off right. So that'll get us another 6. Why is this? No active construction, right? Okay, we should finish that first. Yep, good idea. And then yeah, sorry, let's put food in here. Yeah, the new food seem interesting. I mean, yeah, so the quiche one, which is mushroom, omelette, and lettuce. Though all 3 of those ingredients are a bit of a pain. I mean, mushroom and lettuce, you basically need some giant farms for that. And you either got to do puffs for both of them or wild plant them, and then the omelette you probably can. I think Paku are probably the best answer for omelette. That seems to be my take away from the numbers. That's the button. So we will see. We'll have to see. Yeah. I mean, I think there are easier food sources. That's kind of the thing. I'm always a bit skeptical on food because there's already a lot of food choices. It's just most of them are a pain. That's kind of what's usually limiting. Right, we'll get those 2 built and we'll get the food filled up in here, and then we will go. We're all good. Yeah, you got Paku for lime. Yeah, you can do it for the eggs instead, I suppose. Should be interesting. I mean, it's always good to have more options, can't complain. I just need to get on and start making a video about it, though. That's the other thing. And I have absolutely no time for that. But we need to get it out anyway, let you guys know. So, yeah. Means I've got to play less satisfactory and more video editing. But yes, okay, so our rocket's going to go out here. We're going to try and grab these 2. I assume they both have an artifact. How are we doing on oxalite? We're getting some more. Right, and then the other thing is... If we just bump this up to a 6, just to try and get someone to actually do something, we'll get the fullering going. What did I say? So, in terms of engines we've used, the ones I haven't used so far, the rad bolt, which I'm not going to, the sugar, which I can't, and just the hydrogen engine. I think those are the only 3 I haven't used. So, I did want to try and get some hydrogen going. How much have we got here? So, we've got 60 kilos per tile times 8. 60 times 8 is 480. That is not even enough for one tank, so that's not good. But we do have some thermium, so this we can also do. And what we'll do, we'll come at it like this. Let me analyze that. That way we can kind of trap a load of hydrogen in here, and then we'll put a thermium pump in. And we can bridge on to that too. Are these... Although annoyingly, I've made these steel, so... They might break if I do that, which would not be good. Okay, idea. We will... we'll make a little liquid lock, break in here, replace those, and then go with that. All the water under the rocket. Yeah, well, this all came from space, actually, I think. Like, the ice meteor showers come in here and then they just melt. Yeah, but it does kind of look like a deluge system, doesn't it, on a proper rocket? Right, cool. If we've got food in here, let's crack off out to the frozen planetoid. And is this one ready to go? It's ready to go. Let's go. Yeah, Enk is busy doing this. And yeah, because we come in from below... the hydrogen will obviously float up to the top. It should push everything else out, and we should end up with a nice hydrogen atmosphere in there. What's here? Low priority, no pending delivery. What's going on? What do you mean no pending deliveries? We're out of graphite already? Oh, they didn't unload it off the rockets, did they? Okay. Stop. Stop. Has that got both in? I think the one rocket might have both in, sorry. That's right, that doesn't make sense. Top priority, please offload this stuff. Graphite, sweep, now, and then... I'm to the niobium. Do they take that already? I think the niobium's here, but the fullerene wasn't. I took off with the graphite, even. Are we good? Are we good? What's going on? I want to get this rocket going. We need to get going. Yeah, okay. We'll just wait for them to sweep it off. There we go. Done it in one go. Perfect. Let's launch that again. Destination. Mate, it should be refueled. I think that'd be good. It's not quite. Because this is broken. Always got to check these things. There we go. No power? We're running low on power. How are we on? We've got loads of coal, right? 57 tons of coal. These things are running full tilt. We might need more power. Ooh, what have we got? Nothing. Yeah, we're running out of power. Let's stick some more generators on. Why is there a gap? I don't know why there's a gap. There is a gap. Blast shots have easier to set up. Yes, the blast doors definitely more time consuming to set up. Yeah, they're quite useful, these things. I mean, quite straightforward. Okay, are we launched? We launch. We got 10 tiles, I think. Yeah, let's go. Temp number 2 for the frozen planetoid. Awesome. In the base they give 25% more resource. Wait, hold on. What gives 25% of the resources? The blasters, really? That would be useful. Everyone likes free stuff, and definitely a disadvantage of the blasters as they are currently, so you don't get anything. Dig that through. So yeah, see, by coming in from below, we now have an entire room of hydrogen, and we haven't done anything, which is great. Yeah, we're struggling for power. I'm very much used to having a petroleum boiler, and also, you know, 8 sour gas boilers, just making so much power. It's insane. So we'll cover it with coal. It'll take us to the end of the run. We'll be fine. Okay, that meteor shower's going that way. So that way, lovely. We have 3 rockets going. Ah, we have a bit of thermium. Awesome. So, where are we going? Put that bottle empty there. We'll put a thermium pump here. This is definitely my favourite way to deal with this. It's just by far the simplest way of doing it. Use thermium. Don't worry about overheating. Nice and easy. If you can cool it if you want to use steel or something. It's 500 degrees total, but I just find this to be the easiest solution for sure. But yeah, hopefully we're getting a nice speed boost on our rockets because these are quite long journeys. I see the Virgo there has found a rocky asteroid field with an artifact, which is what we're after. I need my 8 sour gas boilers. Not enough sour gas boilers. Okay, we'll pop a little bit of petroleum in there. Yep. Keep an eye on this because we don't want them bottling loads of stuff. Oh, and we should put a sensor on there, and let's not make it out of lead. That would not be a good idea. And power. A lot of this, I don't think this is doing much, although this is powering both the blast shots in it, and annoyingly. Okay, so I've got this switch in. Turn that off. Okay, and let's turn that switch off. We can reconnect it. It'd be the easy way to do it rather than keep cutting it. Just check that room's still valid. It's not because I've switched this off. Let's see if I turn it on, even though it's broken. It still does it. That's not good. Then let's do that. See, because I cannot turn that light off, even though it's broken. That disables the room bonus, which I thought it might do, so don't do that. Insulated. Oh yeah. That's a good point. Why did I do that? That seems very lazy of me. No, yeah, I forgot about this again. Okay, here's a plan. Break in. We will. Yeah, let's do this properly. This is a mess, boy. I've cut so many corners. I think my square's turned into a circle. This is lazy building. That's what this is. So what we'll do is, I don't think there's much I can do on that. So we'll block it in basically, and then we can come in from the other side. This is obviously a vacuum, so that's fine. So come in that way. We'll need to, yeah, I mean, literally all we need to do here is put a transformer down and power it. I'm being incredibly lazy, I think, to the point where it is detrimentally lazy, you know, like completely nonsensical, where it would be quicker to not be lazy, you know. Yes. I don't know what I was doing there. That's a question mark from me. Yeah, we'll get this done. So in order to try, we'll just try and contain these gases. That'll be the one. Okay. Meanwhile, our rockets continue on. We do have we have an incoming meteor shower, so we can turn those on. Yes, slow and steady wins the race. That's the one. We are not being at all slow or steady. We're being fast. But yeah, we got some filler in. Got some filler in, or no? Not yet, okay. We are definitely having power problems because they haven't built any of this. Just priority 9 everything. Do it. Do everything now. So yeah, what's going to happen is that gas will get in, unfortunately. I don't think there's a way to stop it. I can try and catch it there and see if we can delete it. The problem is if we catch hydrogen there, it's going to delete that instead. Is that going to go? Thank you for the follow, Olivia. Welcome in as well, and welcome to the chat. Firework, quick firework. Yeah, okay, that's yeah. This packet's one around. I tell you what, we're just So I tell you, this is the way we should catch it. If you build on here, if we build like this, and then we put a little hole, it'll fall in the hole. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's true. I could do that. Then I've got to provide more power. That's the problem. I'm hoping we're going to finish this run quite quickly, so we'll probably be fine. There we go. So do everything manually. It'd be quicker than trying to set up a proper system. Okay, 666. Let's go. So put some thermium in here, and that will solve this problem. Cool. Just priority 9 everything. Yes, please. I'm waiting for research. What is going on with research? Okay, we're trying to get through the materials for the Radbot engine. That's fine. Ooh, awesome. Right. The Virgo's almost out here. Poor Badger is working his way through the telescoping as well. Awesome. Yeah, so we'll run through those, grab the artifacts, hopefully. I think they both got one. I think they all have artifacts, right? Pretty sure they all do. Yes, hydrogen is definitely the lightest, which is why it's floating up. So what I'm going to do, if I put a hole in here, it's my master plan, then this oxygen will fall into this hole and get stuck. And then it can be deleted. See, I am good at this game. Look at that. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Perfect. That's how we get rid of it. No, we don't want that. Sometimes I feel like we know what we're doing. Yeah, so that gas pump is done. So what we'll just do is close that up. And then close this up. And then job done. It's got no power. Above 1500. Close that in. Look at that. Yeah. Just priority 9 everything, please. Yeah, so we'll build that. And let's close that in even. I mean, why not? We're good. You have only seen a fraction of my power. Yeah, these ones are going pretty slowly. I don't know if it's just me. But now, unfortunately, they're now outside of the mission control range, aren't they? This one isn't. The prototype that's going to get a boost, hopefully. Or does it? It might go too far away before it gets the boost, unfortunately. And the person that was boosting it's gone to bed, so there you go. Okay. Last one built. Awesome. That has power. Oops, save has lagged that up. So yeah, we can now pull in the extra hydrogen from here. And we never need to cool it, and we don't need to worry about it, and it's all good. There we go. Delete that. Put that in place. Easy peasy. Even more hydrogen. So this thing will make, when it's active, it's going dormant in 2 cycles, of course, because that's just how it goes. It'll do 250 grams a second, which really isn't a lot. Yeah, the mission control station is definitely a lot stronger in the base game, because it only does 2 tiles, right? So unless you're really close to the planetoid, it's not that strong. I mean, it's still worth it, I think. If you're flying around a lot, it's definitely worth it because it's very little investment. It's just a little bit of power and a little bit of tube time, but yeah, it's way stronger in the base game. I think it applies to the whole thing. And the travel times in the base game as well are much longer, especially for the further out ones. So definitely worth it from that perspective. Cool. Let's we can have this all off. What else were we doing? So last time I think we were also looking at, we have some We have a nat gas thing here, which also immediately went dormant as soon as we did it. If this is analysed, disabled by automation grid, above 1500. So, definitely make sure to sweep off gassing stuff out. We don't want to be pumping all of this polluted oxygen, that's just going to damage the machines. These are hooked into there, but I'm guessing this is dormant as well because... God's law, I swear whenever I get these things open, they just immediately go dormant. Base game is longer. You don't have to feed or provide oxygen. True, but also I think it was just the original scaling they came up with. Yeah. Cool. So if we just get some more power going, these coal gens should help tide us over. We are going to need a lot more power to run liquid oxygen, liquid hydrogen. This... I wonder if we actually don't need any more oxalite, to be honest. We can probably turn that off. That's going to help the power. I'm assuming that is draining a lot of power. Obviously, that's 1200 watts, so that kind of makes sense as to why we're losing so much power out of the grid. But yeah, we are basically there with the Virgo. That has gone through... why does this say available? I'm a bit concerned that still says available. Isn't there a rocket in it, or does flying over it's not count? Maybe I need to fly onto it and stop for a second. But yeah, because so this is gone, but this one says it's still available. So I think maybe we have to stop for a second on it, but that's fine. We're going to come back anyway. At least we caught that. That would have been annoying if we'd missed, well, loads of them. So yeah, pro tip there, if you want the artifact, make sure you stop on it. Honestly, I don't know how many people are collecting these artifacts other than doing this achievement, because they're pretty naff. I mean, you know, they help with a bit of decor, but it's a lot of effort for not a whole lot of stuff. So there you go. Does anyone collect those? I have no idea. But I see we have a little bit of supercoolant. So let's add on here, because we should have some rare resources, which we like. Some thermium. Saving again. And supercoolant. So let's put those on there, because they're quite useful. We've only got 100 kilos. How much can we make? So we should have loads, right? I'll tell you what. One thing I really like about Satisfactory as well is that it tells you how many of if you're making a recipe in the bench or whatever, it tells you from your ingredients how much you can make. So it tells you how much fullerene here you've got. It tells you how much gold you've got. It tells you how much petroleum you've got. What would be really useful is if the game just told you what the maximum supercoolant you could make from these three things are. As in, you know, it worked out what the limiting factor was. I mean, I think you can work it out here because the petroleum is going to be limiting, but actually I've got infinite of that anyway from this, so it would give you the wrong number because it's only counting the stuff that's around. But, I mean, it'd still be useful. Well, is there a mod for that? There may be a mod for that. But I didn't realise I was missing that until Satisfactory showed me the way on that. Oh, we've got a meteor shower, so I better turn these on, hadn't I? There we go. Got some slime already wandered down there. Carpeted tiles. Yeah, I mean, spamming decor is not a huge problem. You can use... how many things? Update... yeah. Yes, we're on update 7 and update 8 is in the testing branch, so... excited to see that one. I definitely need to get my better graphics card to play that on UE5. That will be cool. Right, let's grab some of that. Rinse. Ooh, juicy berry wallpaper. I do like the drywall. That is definitely my favourite stuff to get. Okay, rocket in orbit. So perfect. Let's go for the landing. Stick the landing. Here we go. So let's shoot for somewhere over here. Normal landing procedures apply. We've done this twice now, so this is the third time. Hopefully we should be familiar with the process by now. Of course, we'll land our 2 dupes. We'll deconstruct the modules. We'll build the rocket platform, and then we will go straight for the artifacts. So down we go. And we also are going to need a little bit of rock just to... I always forget how tall these things are. Is it this tall? Oh, sorry, wrong button. So that's 20. That's 25. Is that? Does it actually go up to there? I don't know. I can't remember. Probably should have checked. That's why I didn't check the last time, otherwise I might know the answer to that. But if we leave 20... Okay, we got loads down here, alright. We'll be fine. Then the other thing we do need to do is get some rock to build a ladder with. So, kind of important, and not necessarily a given here that we will need to find some rock. Let's build that there and we should be fine. Because we need to obviously ladder up, and some places don't have rock immediately available. So we'll go grab that granite. That's the one, and then we can start laddering up there. We don't need a lot. Perfect. Can't get through there. And then the other thing is we need to find the artifact. Oh, I see a crashed satellite down there. Actually, crashed satellite on here would be really useful. I'm not sure I can't know if I've seen it before. Because, obviously, in order to power up the temporal tear opener, you need a lot of rads. So that would actually be super useful. Maybe I'm just going mad and that's been a thing anyway. But anyway, we'll break in there. Hopefully we can dig that way. Let's land. Perfect. Found that there are no grub fruit seeds on the skewed map. Ah, yes, you can't... Yeah, what... If you... I don't know how closely you were following, Collie, but yeah, I said there was no sweetles. There's no sweetle biome. So I did say that, although I might not have framed it in the sense of grub fruit, but yeah, I did catch that. Right, so we've got these two artifacts, so let's bring that one back. That's 2 down. We've got to keep an eye on the recon soul. Keep that moving. Perfect. Now, where are the artifacts? Are the artifacts in here? I mean, it would make sense, wouldn't it? I can't remember. Why am I so intent on making very difficult routes? Why don't we just make this easier? Don't bother with that. Let's go this way. Okay. No. Yeah, you might be able to get it from Breeding Pod. Can we submit the bioscan? Let's see. Can we get in here? Definitely can. No? Did you go for sleep? Go to eat. Okay. Alright, right. Halfway through the scan is like, we're gonna go eat. I mean, of course. Classic dupes. So we've got to find the artifacts on here. I hope there are some. Is it possible that there's not any on here at all? Or they might be down here actually. I see... Yes, that does indeed look artifacty to me. But I think this is just the temporal tear opener. I don't think the artifacts are here. So let's just dig our way around, I suppose. We're just gonna have to probably chuck a couple of ladders in just to do it. I'm not too worried about sleep week. We're not going to bother with that. Cool. Yeah. Hope that'll be fine. I have to micromanage this a little bit because the snow will fall all over the place and trap stuff. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Oh, we got Ghost of Gravitas as well, just from opening that because I didn't open anything on the main planetoid. There you go. Another achievement. We're not even trying to get that one. We don't care. There's 44 achievements here I don't care about, and there's one I do. There should be, yeah, Leo saying there's 2 here, so I'll take your word for it. There should be, I think, on each planetoid. So, fingers crossed. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of... We're getting pretty close to getting this done. Super coolant, 500 kilos, okay. So, if we've got the power sorted, the thing we can do is start on liquid hydrogen oxygen production. Because that probably could take a while. And is worth starting on. So what I'll do, we've got to lay this out, haven't we? Let's just lay out... We'll lay out a little area here. I mean, we don't need this to be massive. What did I do here? Trying to remember what I did. Came up with some kind of idea just to minimise the gas flow loop. Dig that out. We'll put So we put a pump in there. We'll drywall this up. We'll use a funky drywall. What? So if we've got liquid hydrogen or liquid oxygen, cafe? No. I mean, is there a pink one? Do we have a pink one? Grape escape? That sounds hydrogen-y. There we go. Let's grape escape the hydrogen. Ah, that sounds perfect. So what we'll do... Yeah, we'll vent in there and then... we are going to need ceramic too. I've just remembered that. I have absolutely no ceramic going. So we're going to need a load of that. Let's add some more of those. And then, yeah, we'll just copy this, I think. Oh, we're going to go sideways or we're going to go up? Let's go sideways. This needs a chiller too, doesn't it? I haven't put any kind of chilling in here. So, we'll put the chiller, obviously, this side. And we'll use steel, We might use thermium in there. We'll see. And then we've got to put... Yeah, the other... We'll put a window tile in. What have we got? We got gold, steel. Steel's better than gold, isn't it? Someone tell me if I'm going mad on that. I'm pretty sure steel's better than gold. So we'll run that through the window tiles. Oh, we've got to... Oh, is this going to block that? That still has line of sight? Reduce visibility? Is that a problem? I don't know. I should have moved this one over really, shouldn't I? But... Okay, tell you what. There we go. We'll make it a slightly weird shape, but that'll at least keep us okay on that. Yeah. We can just ladder up there. I think we'll find... Hold on, let me just we'll do a quick wiki check. If I can spell that right. That's that one. As thermal conductivity. Number 1, thermium obviously. 2, aluminium. Oh, steel's only 54. Okay. I thought steel, gold 60. Tungsten, yeah. So it's so basically everything's 60. Steel's actually worse, so don't use steel. That's a waste. Thermium is a lot better, so maybe we'll just use some thermium, but I don't know how much we got. I have to make some more. Let's use thermium because that's like 4 times better than gold. That will help us out. But yeah, then what I think we'll do is we'll mirror this. So that means as well steel. Yeah, okay, steel for the airlock makes sense because although it could probably be better as thermium. How much thermium can we make? This is the question. Can we make more? So yeah, we've run out of niobium already because we only brought about 200 kilos back, but if we chuck one bit of niobium in there, that will make a load more. Yes, that's true. Steel is good for doors because of that reason, but thermium is still even better, so we'll try doing that. Right, how are we doing over here? These guys are asleep. Also, our rocket is probably sat around doing nothing, so we should do that. Okay. Yeah, the Virgo's coming back. That's good. We've got to keep an eye on now 3 planetoids. There's too much going on. What's diggable and what's not diggable? They can't reach that anymore. Something's melted or dug or something. Oh, I hate dealing with 4 things at once. I got 2 rockets, I got the frozen planetoid, and I got this stuff going on here too. So yeah, then I think what we'll also do is just meteor protection, which is called... okay, alright. Let's use some actual bunker tiles, why not? Why not? I mean, if we can, let's go for it. We've got the steel. We'll make it happen. Cool. Yeah, they can just kind of get on with building this. So we'll reverse it. And in fact, we don't need that. You only need to go here. And then... 3. That's it. Something similar. We can make these out of ceramic, actually. We can probably ceramic those. Rest gas vents, bunker door. Exactly, we get the achievement for that one. What is good for oxygen? Snowflake print. I mean, that seems suitable in a liquid oxygen chamber. I can't think of much better than snowflake print. That seems pretty spot on. If anything, a little bit too on the nose, really. I mean, that is just incredibly apt. Right. Yeah, so the artifact is down here. There is one. Is there a second? I don't see a second. Leo, did you say there was a second? Am I missing here, or were you in error? Ceiling collapse. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna need to not do that. Get the ladder back up there. It looks different to yours. It can't be different. It's the same map. Same map. The world gen has got to be the same. Surely. Don't tell me they're different. Thought they were fixed. Points of interest are different. Interesting. Interesting. I thought you're saying I thought they were all the same. So that is new news. But we can now move the double helix model inside. That is a job. And that is the only one I can see. So unless there's another point of interest somewhere further down, for example, which there may be, but I find it unlikely, then that might be all we've got. Let's see. We can definitely discover everything. There definitely isn't much more of this planetoid to go. There's not a lot further down we can go. Let's see. Who knows, indeed. So hopefully, there we are. Artifact Tim is bringing back. So that's great. And then, yeah, we'll dive to the bottom there and grab that one. Meanwhile, this one, we'll point 2 out. Hi, Ghost Rider, welcome in. Ooh, that grape is intense. That is an intense grape. Yes. Wasn't expecting that. Are we... Yeah, so we should now have loads more niobium. So we can just make loads more thermium. Awesome. Great, and then in space, hold on, sorry, I'm jumping around all over the place. I have had people comment on my playstyle like that. Just like, you jump around too much. I can't watch this. I've had a couple of comments like that. Well, if you're watching this, then I'm sure that's already not you, so I don't need to apologise to you guys that are watching, because you clearly bear with it. But yes, I feel like my camera work is it might be abrupt and quite speedy, which is generally my playstyle, I think. Abrupt and speedy, I think that's an accurate description of my only playstyle. It's very chaotic. It's chaotic, but it works, you know. This is how we do things. That's how we do things. So you can imagine what my factories look like as well. Also chaotic. Right, so that's 2 there. I do complain about doing a lot of things. It's just how I play. It's how I play. So yeah, we'll grab these 4. We have 4 artifact modules now. We've grabbed these 2. So that takes us to 8, and then we only need 2 more. And the sandy ore field and the satellite are both respawning. They'll respawn within 17 cycles. So we could already finish that in 17 cycles. Like, that is easy. Yes, I only ADHD brain, and just like, let's just go. Let's go. Want this done now. Okay. I mean, the thing is, Spaced Out definitely pushes you to think about more stuff. You have to multitask a lot more, so there's not a lot of choice in that. We're starting to get some thermium through, but we're going to need a fair chunk. If we're going to use it for what's going to end up being 4 doors, which will be 800 kilos, and if we use it for radiant pipes too, that's another 800 kilos. So we need 1600 for the total. Yeah, we don't need stuff. We don't need stuff printer. We're all good. Do we get all the way down here? Where's... We go to down here. Yeah. So I just want to see. This is the bottom of the planetoid, so I'm pretty sure there's nothing here. It seems I'm not dealing with you. Yeah, it's that's fine. It's just I have I definitely speak differently when I'm like recording or trying to do something prepared. It just changes how I speak. Do my presentation voice. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think this is all the artifacts we're going to get off this planetoid. That seems to be the only one. So yeah, Leo's reporting that his was different, which I didn't think was possible, but there you go. Apparently they are different. So maybe the outer world sea gen is somewhat random then. I don't know. Anyway, we've grabbed the double helix one. Obviously, we'll clean it up at the artifact analysis station back on the main planetoid. But that is mission complete on this one. So yeah, that's another one. We're doing an episode here on the YouTube. So I mean, if you guys are watching along that way, you can get quite a good series of videos. Basically, I'm going to be like, which outer planetoid do you want to know about? See this VOD, because there'll be one per VOD. We started with the water, then we did the superconductive, now we're doing the ice. What's this, 16? So that's 14, 15 and 16, and then 17 we'll do the marshy one, and then 18 and 19 we'll do the regolith and the moo one. So there you go. Leo. Alright. Hey, Sadat. How has this happened? Also they can't get up there. Sadat, please do that. Yeah, I thought they'd be the same. They must be the same. I don't understand how this is possible. That's what really annoys me with this. Why is this possible? They can't even get across there either. Oops. Maybe sandstone. Sandstone's probably not the best option, but there you go. I'm sure they'll get him out of time. Okay, 35 seconds out here. Also true. How do you survive your head being encased in a solid tile? There we go. Sadat is out now, after having made entirely a fool of himself. But it's looking good. It's looking good. Ceramic. Do we have enough clay as well? We got 68 tons of clay. Okay, yeah, we do. We strip mine some of the marshy biomes which have loads of clay in them, so we're good. Making clay is a pain at a large scale, so I'm glad we have a lot to dig up. That is going to speed us along. Awesome. Right, we've grabbed that artifact. So let's just grab the last one. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, let's make sure we can head back. Ooh. 9 out of 10 tiles. If I go another one, I'm gonna... Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we should have been able to get to there and back. Oh, yeah. Sorry. No, it still says we can. What? It says range remaining 11, but when I click on it, it says 10. You're very nervous about that. No, I did fill the tank. It had 20 when it left. It still says it's got 11. Something is gone... Some's gone weird. No, Do we think? I suppose what we can also do, let's go for it. If we come up short, we'll just abandon the rocket in orbit, right? Because we won't actually need this rocket again. If we send the Virgo off to the satellite and the ore field, then we can just recover those and crash land it. Should we save? Leo's suggesting a save. Let's do that. It's fine. I'm sure we'll make it work, even if it does go wrong per se. We'll make it work. Right, yeah. So then the other thing I think we should be doing is up here. We'll do the same on these so we can fuel that up as a large petroleum rocket when we need to go further out. Oh no, next. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If it's too far, it's not an issue. Right, we're starting to get more thermium now, which is good. We've got 750 kilos, and we can make another ton there from that stuff. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. We will have enough. Yeah. YouTube doesn't know what happened. Well, I've got loads of odds. I've at least that is not a problem. Okay, in terms of power, then I think we probably are going to have to run the heavy watt up here because we're going to have steam turbines, we're going to have 2 aqua tuners, we're going to need pumps. I don't want to put... Yeah. No, it's fine. Everything's going to be insulated anyway, so... everything's going to be vacuum sealed, so no problem. Let's... Oh, I can't run that through that. I see. That would indeed make sense that I cannot do that. So let's instead run it this way. There we go. Because yes, I haven't done any of the actual cooling bit, which is quite an important bit to do. So we'll dig across there a bit, put some aqua tuners and stuff over there. Let's go. Okay, yeah, 0.3 cycles. These guys are coming back. Awesome. So yeah, what we can do is just power straight into these because, let's say, they'll be vacuumed anyway. It won't make any difference that they're not heat sealed. Going for another save, auto save. Why? Because I need to get power inside. And so these things are in a vacuum. It doesn't matter what that they transfer heat because they're not transferring heat to anything. That's why I've just used normal tiles here because the point is you just cool the tiles. You don't try and insulate it. Trying to insulate it makes it worse. I have found. So you want to actually just let it all cool. If you actually as well, if you do flaking on there, it gets even quicker. Yeah, so we do need ceramic, but they're not doing it. How much supercoolant have we got? We've got 2 tons of supercoolant, so that's 200 pipe segments. As our rocket returns, we have... Lovely, we got an egg thing, by the looks of it. An egg-shaped thing. And a radiation mood ring. So we'll get those tidied up. Awesome. Oh, I am using the normal ones, aren't I? These are just... I am using the normal ones. They're not conductive. No, the conductive ones are... oh, those ones. These are the conductive ones. I think these are just normal ones. I could use either. I mean... you know, it just depends on the material at this point. I'm not using the difference between the 20 and the 50 kilowatts, so either would be fine. Right, this is gonna... Oh, it is gonna make it back. Okay. Definitely some weird bug with the numbers going on there. So let's see. Yeah, we'll bring that back with the stuff on board. Hopefully we've got enough food on board. Yeah, I think we'll be fine once they do the piloting. So that should have 4 on board. And we'll just sensor these in. Yeah, we can use gold because why not? We've got so much gold. It will be a little bit hot. Not a problem. Let's do that, and then we'll have to come up here too. So if that's built, we can start layering this up. Thermium door. We need another 800 kilos for those last doors. Oh, and that stuff. We're getting there though. We're getting there. And then, yeah, we'll just run the power this way as well. Nice. The one in the Oxalite refinery. These one. Oh. Oh yeah, okay, good catch. I must have just accidentally clicked it because I'm probably too used to doing that from the from the most tubes run. It doesn't make any difference, you know, because on these circuits it's going to be 20 kilowatts anyway. I've got loads of refined metal. Yeah, it'd be fine. I didn't mean to do it. If that's what you're asking, there was not an intent there. It was entirely an accident. Okay. We will get going with that rocket soon. And then... Yeah, so this one... I'm actually not going to have a use for this at all, am I? This is... By the time I get the liquid oxygen and hydrogen up, we'll be done. We will entirely be done. Yeah, but let's well, we just need to wait for these two to respawn. We'll be done. Yeah, basically. I mean, it's just like I got gold, so we're gonna use it. You know, this well, having this little industrial area, he's just churning out gold. You know, so we got loads of that. We're all good. Circuit overloaded. 1750. What are you powering? Oh, I left these things on. Let's turn those off. There we go. Fix that. Come on. So yeah, hopefully then they should be able to give the speed boost to that. And then the other thing we need to do is a little steam room, so we can again we can do something similar with this. Can I walk across the top? Probably can walk across the top in the end. Yeah, we'll need to use insulated tile to separate it. Can't get away with that, even though it is in a vacuum, of course. We can't conduction panel these, so do remember you can't conduction panel to cool these. It is not enough. So we'll just do it like that. I think we can pour some water in there. What should we put on here? We'll make it pretty. And what have I got? Red. I got a magma wedge. Yeah, I've got 3 wedges, so I'm kind of thinking let's spice it up. Exactly, because why not? That. Right, we'll go yellow cake wedge. You know, this is the height of fashion, guys. This is good stuff. Look at that. And that's a stylish steam room. So the conduction panel, yeah, the transfer rate is very bad. So you can't use it to do steam turbines. So we'll just empty a little bit of water in. But it, you know, it's still good for other stuff. You can definitely still use it for like small things like robo miners and conveyor loaders and auto sweepers. So it's super useful for that. Oh, has that been buffed as well, Leo? Okay, so then what we'll do is pull this out here. We'll actually let's can that, and then that. Oh, I tell you what we want to do. We probably want to run this the other way round. Oh, I'm thinking. Oh, and also this needs to be ceramic, doesn't it? Okay, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll run the liquid oxygen through this one first, and then back through the turbines, rather than the other way round. We don't want to. We don't want to put the heat from the turbines in first and then cool the liquid oxygen. That's not clever. It's just a look and things. Yeah, I'm usually quite functional, so you know, look at that. I mean, that's beautiful. Why not make that cool? Oh, the other thing we do need to put in here is a joint plate again. Not a conductive one this time. I'll just use a normal one. And then we can also, as we're saving again, don't drag things around over a save. That's generally a good idea. There we go. It's all coming together. Right, we've got a little bit more thermium as well, so should have enough to do that, and then we'll need the ceramic. Is everyone just ignoring the ceramic? Because this is just too low priority, really, isn't it? It's just like, yeah, can't be bothered with that. We've got loads of supercoolant. Let's turn the supercoolant off. I think we've got enough of that. No drywall behind the turbines. Yes, thank you, sir. Good cat. What should I don't think we're going to see any of it, so just spin this around in random directions. There we go. Oh no, I've clicked on copper. Great. That's a mess. There we go. All right, that's something. Lovely. Looking good. It's looking good. Right. So yeah. Oh, and our steam rocket's back. So hopefully, are these redone? Lead? No. I think it's just got back, hasn't it? So, oh, but I should cut the VOD here for YouTube as well. So let me do a quick pause. Thank you for watching on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one.